Did you just see that?
I'm leaving it in.
How about that?
I'm leaving it in. Thank you, Mikhail. I don't know what we're doing. We're having technical difficulties. It's the Worstest podcast in the world. Welcome back. It's the 4th and 1 podcast. It's AKA. We got quad queens up today. It's a little rough. It's going to be rough, but you know what? We'll get there in the end. Okay, we got to go around the horn here a little bit. We got Captain Boring, as always, here. We're obviously coming to you live everywhere you get your podcast, 4th and 1 podcast, all spell out. We got Not CFB3, Mr. Roberto, and on the topic of himself is joining us Carlos today because we have a little sweet treat. We're little sweet treat people. We're not bag people, I guess. Today we have honestly it's a fantasy thing. It's a college fantasy draft. And Robert put this together and I joined late and I'm trying to host and I'm trying to do about 15 different things. And I'm excited, and this is my first podcast here in a little bit. So I assume we're going to do this right off the bat because Carlos looks like he's coming from the cave that they killed Osama bin Laden in. And so I don't trust that he's going to be here for the whole podcast. And so I would like to get this taken care of right off the bat.
Isn't it a great day when you can... isn't it a great day when you can talk football with the boys? You know, it's a great day. No matter what happens, we get to talk football with the boys today. You know, that's awesome.
I prefer men, but that's fine.
All right. And then there's Robert.
All right, then we get to talk football with the men.
I mean,
not just sounds sounds weird.
I don't know necessarily when we want to kick off this draft exactly, if we're going to kick it off in 23 minutes like it says we're going to. We also have the AP poll to talk about if we want to talk about it. And I know we have 15 billion polls, but the AP one is the one that we care about for the first 9 weeks of the season.
We can, I mean, I was envisioning talking while drafting and then just, you know, taking a hard left if we want to talk about the draft.
Listen, son, I only like hard right here. No hard lefts. All right, here we go.
No hard lefts.
It's going real fast and real left, and they're going real fast and real left. All right, Robert, walk us through. Let's do exactly what Micaiah said. Walk us through what's happening here. To the best of your ability. Right. And I know that's pretty low.
It is, because there's not really a whole lot I know about this, because I just kind of found it. It was me and Micaiah were talking about how cool would it be for there to be like a college football fantasy thing like there is for the NFL. And what I found is, so we will be drafting the college football teams. So we draft 8 teams, and then each week we will put in 2 teams that we are going to, for receiving stats, for quarterback stats, for passing yards and touchdowns, 2 for rushing, and then 2 for defense. So obviously, if you draft a Michigan, you're not going to put Michigan in the passing category. No. You would put them in the rushing category.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Defense category, but yeah.
If you draft Iowa, where do you put Iowa?
Passing.
The punting category?
Passing.
I'm great at this game. I also have no clue who it's going to put first or if it's random like picking. So whenever you want me to start it, I will hit start.
All right, so just real quick. Carlos, do we still got you, bud?
Yeah, you still have me. I'm here.
All right. Well, then why don't you go ahead, Bob? Go ahead, hit whatever button you got, and we'll...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a mobile app only. We are unfortunately unable to share our screen while we do this, or we would. While Robert's getting addressed, we had the AP poll drop. Per usual, Paul Feinbaum glazed the SEC, and we're now going to most likely glaze the Big Ten, who had, I have to pull it up, AP football poll 2025.
I have it right here.
Great. I love that. And of course, why would Google make my life easy and actually have number 1 was Texas, number 2 was Penn State. Am I
Number 3, Ohio State, Clemson's 4, Georgia's 5, Notre Dame 6, Oregon 7, Bama, LSU, Miami round out the top 10.
Thank you. As the draft has started, and
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
and whoever is CSC, I'm assuming that's probably going to be Carlos, is up first.
That is me. Yes.
Robert, what does Mr. CCS stand for?
Mr. Can't Climb Stairs.
Oh,
there you
love
go.
that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I love that.
Yes.
Um,
And my picture is Crying Ryan, which is also great.
that's Ryan Day for those of you listening. I mean, not that anybody seeing it would be able to see Mr. I can't.
Oh, Ohio State right off the bat. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Carlos picks Ohio State. Are you going to use them in the passing category, or what do you envision for them?
Yeah. I envision passing. Hopefully, they're better than my first guess that I was going to take, but then I did a little bit of research. So I'm going with OSU.
You're the only one here to actually do research. Congratulations. We mostly just shoot from the hip, and by that I mean I do. Robert and Micaiah know everything, so they don't need to do research.
Rob, what are you gonna use Penn State for?
Well, the first 4 weeks of the season, since they play absolutely nobody, probably either rushing and or defense.
That's a good draft.
Okay.
So far, national champion and the number 2 AP poll.
that's a good
Am
point.
I the only one who thinks they put Penn State too high on the AP?
Yeah.
No, yes, you are the only one to think
I
that.
get
Yes.
it. Yes, Makai, you're big on this whole returning starter things. I 100% understand as it is now my turn, but like, sorry, we have to hit a sorry mom early in the. We had that one user in the
Sorry,
dynasty
Mom.
hit us with a video of his friend saying to Jim Harbaugh, "Fuck you, win a big game." Right? Back in 2021 or 2020, whenever that was. If there is one fuck you, win a big game man out there, his first name is James and his last name is Franklin, and he is the head coach for Penn State.
Yeah, so the Penn State haters online got over me and Robert last week, right, for saying that Penn State should be higher. Penn State should be above Ohio State in the coaches poll. Last week we were talking about coaches poll, right?
I listened.
So everyone said the exact same thing you just said. James Franklin, Penn State can't win a big game. It's on and on and on. Here's the thing. You can't go by what they have done and whether or not they have won a big game. The preseason polls are projected based on returning talent, returning production, returning starting quarterback. It goes on and on and on. Penn State checks every single one of those boxes. Now Clemson, I felt my kind of top 5 would be Penn State, Clemson, and then it would be probably then Texas and Ohio State. However, I do think Ohio State is just kind of, I mean, they're going to lock and reload because they're Ohio State, but I do think they lost a lot to the draft last year. They lost 14 people to the draft. It's a new starting quarterback who they still haven't chosen yet.
Correct.
Right, Bob?
Yes.
You haven't
No,
seen
they
anything?
haven't announced anything. I actually know this one.
Simeon, are you going to make a pick?
I'm letting Makai get to
Simeon.
the end of his point before I do, Robert.
All right, well, you ran out of
Wait, what?
time.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to tell you, your pick.
What do you mean? Is it what are these like 2-second rounds?
They're like 1 minute round. Oh my
I
gosh.
moved it to 2 minutes.
Gosh, I can't even
2
freaking
minutes.
talk. Fine, I was looking up Georgia's stats last year, so I knew if I was
All right,
gonna.
well, you picked Georgia anyway.
Yeah, because I panic picked.
All right. Well, now you have 2 minutes.
Oh, is it a snake?
So,
All right, cool, it's a snake. Oh no, it's not. I can't. Oh, you picked Clemson.
So, Rob, what are your thoughts on the AP versus the coaching poll? I understand. Please do not reiterate we have too many polls. We get it. We do have too many polls. But just like, do you like the Associated Press more than coaches? Did you like the coaches over the Associated Press? What you got?
I would say I like the AP in the sense that they put Penn State over Ohio State, obviously, and that they put Clemson over Notre Dame for obvious reasons. But the thing I don't like is them putting Oklahoma at 18, and like, if you're going to put a team like Oklahoma in, make it like, I don't know, 25, because if the coaches don't even have them in the top 25 and you're just like, yeah, 18's fine, that's kind of like a big jump in my opinion. So I mean, if you can get like a combination of both.
Well,
Carlos, what do you know about the AP? Like, time to let you talk a little bit. So what do you know about the AP, and what do you like or not like about the AP?
Well, when it came out, what did that? It came out yesterday, right?
yeah.
Was that
Yeah.
yesterday morning? It came out.
Yeah.
So I did notice, and I was reading again. I do research. That's my whole thing. Texas, first number one preseason out of preseason, first number one to be the underdog going into week one. So against Ohio State, and it's the first one ESPN since like 1978. They said. So what do you think? Are they ranked high, or are they really underdogs? What, like, I want to get your guys. You guys are the professionals when it comes to college. But new quarterback, right? I mean, Arch Manning, he only played what, a couple games last year.
Yeah, I mean, this is the Arch Manning effect. Me and Robert, it's your turn, by the way, Carlos, in the draft. Me and Rob were talking about this walking out yesterday from work, that this is 100% just Arch Manning. And how Arch Manning, and if those who listened to the podcast last week, the most overhyped player, that Robert picked for the entire country going in is Arch Manning, because he only had the 3 games last year, right? And it was against lesser competition, definitely but Arch did what he did last year, which was win games. And so people are, I guess, just assuming, and this has got to be some with the last name, I would think, Rob, that it's the last name is carrying over because people expect him to come prepared. Plus the 3 games, he does show that he has talent in order to carry a good roster.
Yeah, I mean, Paul Feinbaum was kind of talking about it today, and we all know how good, how much we like that. But all he kept saying was about how loaded the roster was, and how great it is, and I don't know. I just don't think. I mean, they'll be good. I just don't think that they're going to be. They have to lose at least 1 or 2 in the season. It's impossible for them to go undefeated, right?
I think with everyone's schedule, with the schedules and leagues going to 18 teams or 16, with the Power 4 now, right? I think it's just going to be so hard to go undefeated anymore. It's going to be hard to go even with 1 loss throughout the year. I mean, you look at Ohio State, the national champion from last year. They had 2 losses. Notre Dame, I think, only suffered 1 loss throughout the season, but they play non-conference, right? But everyone else in the playoff had at least 1 loss. Most had 2. So I think that we're just at that point in college football where the schedules are going to be harder, and so it's okay to suffer 1, 2, maybe even in some years 3 losses. So, but I think that the AP was a little better than the coaches poll just because it had Penn State above Ohio State. I still would have put Clemson above Ohio State, but I get it. Ohio State has history and they reload every year. So that is what people are expecting of them. They get the Nick Saban Alabama treatment, as I call it. Someone talk and say something
Well, I
else.
was going to say, Micaiah, it's your pick. Just to round.
I know.
All
I'm
right,
doing
just
it
to
now.
round out. Why?
I was just waiting for you to make your pick. That way I could tell Simeon that it is indeed
Hey,
his
thanks.
turn.
right,
Carlos, as the
there you
true
go.
homer, took Alabama and then immediately took Notre Dame, which was a good pick. Mr. Can't Climb Stairs took took Iowa, and Micaiah just slurping all up on Sharon took Michigan.
Listen, I'm playing
That's
that
a
defense.
high-
Wink
That's a
Martindale.
high, yeah. That defense didn't it beat Alabama and it beat Ohio State, but up until then, it was shaky. It took them forever to find their identity last year, and we're assuming that they're going to find it
Well,
again.
it took them forever to find their identity because they couldn't do the forward pass for 3/4 of the season.
But their defense,
goodness.
did look shaky. Even you have to admit their defense looked shaky.
Listen, if Bryce Underwood or Mikey Keene, whoever gets the start week 1, if they come out and complete a 20-yard pass, it will be
There's going to be a
collectively
pop. There's going to be a pop in the
It will be
stadium.
collectively better than all of last year. Michigan was the only team last year, that includes the service academies, to not have a 40-yard completion. Think about that. A team teams, plural, that run triple option for a game plan had a 40-yard completion, and Michigan is just sitting there with Davis Warren. Dude's a hero in Ann Arbor. Will drink for free forever, but without a 40-yard pass. So that was an amazing stat that I saw earlier this week. Rob, what were you and Simeon talking about? I was installing Windows and my phone just kept vibrating. What were you guys talking about with longest losing streaks?
Oh, I found a little tidbit about each in the Power Four. There's 68 teams. Okay.
Yeah.
And the longest losing streak is, I think it's like 37 games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, 37
that's like 3
games.
seasons.
34
okay.
games.
My bad.
And then the shortest was only 5 games. So I said, and that's when I asked, do you know who has the longest losing streak? Carlos is the only one that can answer this because you know the answer. But
Yeah, all right. So Carlos, you're up. Simeon, you only got 10 seconds.
I'm working on it.
I have not one idea.
All right. You want to just guess?
Who were the options?
Of anyone in the Power Four, basically.
Oh,
Well, we'll make it. We'll make it easy on you.
Give you the conference.
Well, Big Ten.
yeah. I'm not sure whatsoever. My mic keeps cutting in and out.
It's okay. We'll get you a big boy internet connection one of these days.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know.
Big Ten, purple.
The Wildcats. They're in Chicago.
See, nope. You
Great
got
school
me.
for
This
journalism.
is where I'm not.
All right. All right.
Guys, he's a pretty face. Okay.
Northwestern. Well, he's a pretty face when people can see
true.
him when he
That's
has a
true.
good internet
That's true.
connection. Simeon, why did you go with Indiana? In what statistical
Indiana
category
had the
is
second
Indiana
best
going
total
to do
defense in yards per game last year?
Indiana played no one.
And they're playing no one this year again. It's a numbers game, bro. It's a numbers game.
What? Can't climb stairs. Rob, what are you going to use Boise State?
Boise State?
I'm going to go with the throwing aspect of the game.
There were quarterbacks returning?
I believe so. I think Madsen's back.
Mm-hmm. Northwestern is the answer. It's amazing to me that Ohio State has never lost more than 5 games in a row.
Yeah. Well, that's
Does
what I
that
was
amaze
thinking.
anyone else?
Yeah, yeah.
Especially when you sit here and you go, wow, Alabama at one point lost 17 games in a row.
What year was that?
I would have had to been under
I
what's
don't
his
know.
face, like in the
What
early
year
2000s.
did Alabama? Well, it would have been 2 years.
Or it's like
Yeah, so they would have at least had one season where they had no wins.
or it's like 1923.
This is
like
a
that.
great podcast. Everyone's just gonna hate.
Listen, we have one of these. We are the worstest podcast in the world.
Okay, well, Google says that they never lost 17 consecutive games, so I don't believe. So it's got to be like super
Yeah.
early.
Ohio
Right,
State, it was Luke Fickle. They lost them.
Oh, that they
to
lost
Michigan
5
State.
straight.
This says 4, but this is ChatGPT. So what do we know? 4 games under Luke Fickle. They concluded with Michigan State, Northwestern Michigan, and Florida in the Gator Bowl. And I'm guessing, if I had to guess, they lost the season opener next year, the year after.
Oh crap! It's my turn. Thanks, everybody. Are you going Colorado for the throwing or the rushing aspect, Rob?
Hey, Micaiah, it's your turn.
You know what? Definitely
Thanks,
not
bud.
the rushing.
Definitely not. the
Watch them.
rushing.
Watch them have a 1,000-yard rusher this year.
Well, it'd be a good thing because then I'd have them in the old running back slot.
This is how.
All right. I'm going to pick Robert Sleeper for the Big Ten right now. And I'm going with the Fighting Illini of Illinois. Simeon,
It's
it is
a
back
good
to you
pick.
for the next
It's a
dose
it's a
picks.
good pick.
Where is Texas on that? I kind of want to.
Let's see.
How many
10.
have they?
10.
10. All right.
Who's gonna run the ball?
Let's look out.
Does anyone
real
run the ball
quick
anymore?
A lot of people
Do
run
they?
the ball, bud. Yeah,
Academy schools, baby.
yeah. That's true. Is that why you chose
That's why I
Army?
chose Army.
Oh,
And
and
there it
Carlos
goes. Hey,
is
listen.
gone.
It was
Ah.
great while it lasted.
It was great while it lasted. Okay, so the outside the top 10, Arizona State. I don't have a problem with that. They're returning a bunch of people, including starting quarterback. Illinois, same. South Carolina, Lenore Sellers, and so South Carolina, Michigan, Florida are all question marks at the quarterback position to me. Probably good defense. Question at quarterback. I would have put SMU at 16, which they had a little note here that SMU preseason top 25 for the first time in 40 years. The 1985 team was number 3, finishing 6-5 and unranked. So not, if that trend continues, not great. I probably would have put SMU above them, but I understand why the Associated Press did it that way. Rob, you said though Oklahoma was unranked in coaches and then number 18 in AP.
Yeah, that's probably my biggest dislike about it. Just like I just don't understand. I don't understand. Is John Mateer the big? Like, does John Mateer make Oklahoma better than Boise State, Tennessee, Texas Tech, Iowa State, Ole Miss, Indiana, Texas A&M? Like, is that what this the deciding factor is?
Are we back on Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what doesn't make sense to me?
Is John Mateer going to even be allowed to play this season?
I was gonna build off of that. They have Michigan at 14, and I don't mean to be rude, but why is Michigan ranked?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's the same
I'm
point,
good with
right?
that.
The reason that Michigan ranked is the
Right.
same reason Oklahoma's. That's more whenever we figure out why Oklahoma's ranked is why Michigan's ranked.
If they would have ranked Michigan like 24, 25, or just on the doorstep, like one of the first or second unranked teams, I'd been like, yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. It's kind of whatever. But I mean, yeah, 14 is definitely high, especially with like the biggest question mark, which is quarterback.
Micaiah's doing some talent.
He's
Sorry, I'm picking.
Oh.
We each week, Robert, we play 2 at each, 2 at quarterback, 2 at wide receiver, and 2 at.
Almost
All right,
like that's
great.
why
Yeah.
there's eight people in.
Almost like you should shut up. No
You're
one
not
cares,
wrong,
bro.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
Micaiah, okay, so I picked Indiana. Kai picked Oregon. Robert picked Boise. Carlos picked Utah and Oklahoma. Robert then picked Colorado. Micaiah picked Illinois. And then I picked Ole Miss, Tennessee. And Micaiah picked the Louisville Cardinals, which means it's Robert's turn. I'm just excited for the season to start. And
I'm
next week.
I'm really excited.
Next week is week 0.
Next week is week 0. I need everyone to go follow the podcast page because each week we will be giving out
$5.
$5.
Whole $5.
Listen, it's $5.
Yeah.
You must though be following the podcast page.
Which one?
On Instagram. I'm sorry. You must be subscribed on Instagram. Carlos is back.
We should have just told him to join on his phone outside. He would have had better reception.
Probably.
Hello.
He probably would have had better reception on his phone. Yeah. Welcome back, Carlos.
Am I alive?
You are.
Yeah, I mean, you're alive. We can hear you. We can see you.
You look cute.
Well, better than we could
look
last
good.
time. Everything but that Phillies hat.
Well, the
is
answer
sexy,
was
bro.
Northwestern. The answer was Northwestern.
There you go, bud.
I can hear it now.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, it's my turn to also pick.
So everyone needs to go follow on Instagram 4th and 1 podcast. How it will work is we will give the game of the week. You then must comment on the YouTube
Why do they have to
channel
follow Instagram if they're following on YouTube?
because on
YouTube.
On YouTube, they have to pick the winner correctly of the game of the week. We will then put everyone who chooses correctly in a wheel and spin it.
Yeah.
And then we can DM the person who is attached to that account.
That's assuming they have the same username. So we'll do it all on Instagram. Even though I was trying to grow the YouTube channel, but that's okay.
Fine. Then we'll do it all on Instagram.
Yeah, 100%. Because I don't think I can get people's emails off of their YouTube channels because your way was way easier than I was planning on it. Carlos, did you pick?
Yeah.
I did.
Who did you pick?
I just did. Oh, I guess I have another pick now.
Snake draft.
I picked Florida State.
Ooh, that's
you see Jimbo's trying to make a comeback. Hey, listen. Isn't Gus Malzahn offense coordinator there? Now at Florida State, didn't he leave you?
Yes,
great 8-4 team down there in Tallahassee. Great 8-4 team.
So Simeon, what are we gonna do then? People then just DM us who they're picking to win.
Let's just decide this on air because that's great. That's great. Again, worstest podcast in the world.
I mean,
I was going to set up like a survey monkey that
doing?
people had to go in, and they had to be subscribed to the YouTube channel, and then they would go into the survey monkey and make their pick, and then I would have their email, and then I would PayPal them $5.
Where would we put the link to the survey
in the description
monkey?
of the video? Where links go to video, where links go to things.
Oh, I like that better.
Yeah. Thank you. Actually, thank you. That's not cocky. Thank you.
No, actually. Oh, thanks, bud. Actually, no, we're gonna do it that way. Okay, so
go follow us on Instagram. I got this, Micaiah. Go follow us on Instagram just because Micaiah has fun. Go follow on the topic of for all your news, and to see Carlos's pretty face and actually hear him talk. That's on the topics of underscore altogether, right, Carlos?
Yeah, on the topic of underscore on Instagram. On the topic of on TikTok. Just no underscore.
Perfect. I love it when the usernames don't match. You gotta love it. It's great. And so just go do that. Micaiah, Carlos will be updating you. Carlos on all things sports and news. Micaiah on all things college football. I am up. And then for the week, you get $5. It's real simple. Middle of the podcast. Yeah, I'm going to make you listen to it all. You get on. I'm going to give you a game that you might not have to watch. Then you go in. You tell me who you are. You give me your email. I'm not going to market you. I promise. I'm not going to do it. You're going to get one email from me that says, you won. Congratulations. And then you're going to get a PayPal. And then you're going to, watch our podcast, and we're going to eventually get 1,000 subscribers, and then we'll get AdSense, and then we can do this full time, and then we can all quit our jobs that we all hate because it's healthcare. And that's the plan. Okay, this is. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. We're
All right, so
excited.
basically, you have to be following us on YouTube. You want to be
growing this thing on the tubes.
Right. So forget the
Forget
Instagram. Go follow us on
follow
YouTube.
us. You know what? Just for kicks and
go.
giggles. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to click on the South Carolina button. Screw it. We're going South Carolina. Go Cox.
South Carolina.
Go Cox.
There you go.
Oh, it's my turn
Go
again.
Cox.
All right, then we're going to do Duke, I guess. No, do I want to do Duke?
We will go over all of the rules for next week's episode as well. Gentlemen, the three main people on the podcast, don't forget we are starting the Parlay series next week. It begins with week 0. This is to you two, Simeon and Robert. This is no stress money. I'm providing the money. You're providing 2 legs of the parlay.
Nice.
Okay, so
listen,
it's my turn.
It is your turn. Listen, we're gonna have fun this year. We're so excited. All the changes have been made. NIL has ruined the game, but all the fans are still there, and that's what we do this for. We do this for the fans. I mean, I don't really have anything else. This has been fun. I just picked Air Force.
Robert has something else. Don't you worry.
Also, the fact that the immediate answer was not Dominic Zavada for last week's kicker of 4th and 1.
But I had to play the game,
I know
bro.
you played the game, but the dude beat single-handedly, or really single-leggedly, beat Ohio State.
Nice. And Alabama.
We'll throw that in there. And he's returning. Like, the fact that we've
Carlos.
had 2 returning... Yeah, R.I.P. Alabama. R.I.P. Nick Saban. The fact that we've had 2 NFL-level...
He's not
Neither
even
of them
dead.
are. 2 NFL levels. Shout out Jake Moody.
Feels that way.
Back-to-back has been good. Dude, you guys lost 3 games last year. 3 games. You're fine.
I wish we only lost 3 games last year.
You took one step back and acted like the world is falling. Chicken Little was even like, dude, calm the F down.
What a reference that was. Hey guys, you can get NFL Sunday Ticket for 8 payments of $34.50 a month right now. That's an ad that is
jump right on that.
No, you're not a Sunday Ticket dude.
No, I'm not really a big NFL guy anymore. It's mainly college football. It's just better.
That's all I have time for.
Okay.
Games are better.
Yeah, I agree. College football is just swell. All right, Carlos, it is you, and then we are playing the last week of Kiss, Marry, Kill.
Bench start, cut.
To pick the all 4th and 1 team. So this is kind of how we're going to keep track of people of all teams throughout the podcast, because last year it got stale. I don't know. Like, again, we're just shooting from the hip at this point, ladies and gentlemen.
Fans.
We
are a fan podcast, and this is how we fan.
We're giving out $5
a week.
And a week. No, just total. Everyone gets 10 cents.
We'll Venmo you.
Hey, listen, that's you
yeah,
can
we'll
bet that
Venmo
money
you
on the week's parlay, and you'll make 15 cents.
All right, so the all 4th and 1 team. Currently, we have quarterback Garrett Nussmeier. We have running backs Katron Allen and Desmond Reed. We have wide receivers Jeremiah Smith, Ryan Williams, and Nick Harbor. Our offensive line is Georgia. We have 2 defenses for some reason, which are Texas A&M and Clemson. We have 2 tight ends, which makes sense, which is Stowers and Lucky. Our kicker is Dominic Zavada. Thank you, Simeon. And our punter is whoever's punting for Iowa, because we know that he will get a lot of opportunities.
Like real fans, we know teams, we don't know names. That's how this works.
The final piece of this puzzle for the all 4th and 1 team is stadium, or is it environment, or is it both? What are we going with?
I would just go both. It's just
Okay.
easy.
So it's environment and stadium in college football. How this works out is Robert's going to give us some people. We're going to
Places.
start one, bench one, cut one, or two if there are four in a category, and then we just keep doing that until we have one left.
So, a couple questions here. Makai, that sounds like a great plan. First of all, Carlos, you will have to participate in this because you've been silent. So
He's ready.
Yeah.
I
Let's
all
do
right,
it.
awesome. Second of all, what are we keeping track of this for? Most clips? Like, I don't mean to be this guy, but what's the whole point? I love the game. Don't get me wrong, but why are we keeping track of stadium and atmosphere?
Because it's part of the team.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, a note.
The team.
All right.
Team.
All right, Robert,
team.
catch me at the end of the season when we're picking
All
uniforms.
right. Hey, listen, those are superlatives, okay?
Super relatives, if you will.
Hit me with Robert. Hit us with it.
Okay. So the way I kind of want to finish this off is when we get to our last four teams, we're going to pick one as a stadium, one as an atmosphere. That make it a little bit better?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
So the first group, Ole Miss, Iowa, Clemson.
Ole Miss, Iowa, Clemson.
You can either wave to the kids.
Okay. I'm gonna start Clemson. I'm going
And then he'll touch that
to
rock.
I'm gonna bench Iowa and I'm gonna cut Ole Miss.
That was pretty straightforward. Carlos, any notes?
That sounds like anything from Carlos.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the way I was leaning. Maybe I'd put Iowa, though. Waving to the kids, I do like that atmosphere because I have kids. But outside of that, I kind of agree with that.
It's a valid point. It's a valid reason. Ready for the next group?
Yeah,
right.
yeah, man. No, let's just sit in silence for another minute.
Brother, you don't know how awkward I can make this, all right?
No. I do know how awkward you can make this. That's the problem I'm having.
All right, the next group we got Michigan, Mississippi State, and Tennessee.
Well, F those cowbells. So not Mississippi State. We are cutting them.
Okay. Well, keep going.
I'm going to choose Rocky Top over the Big House. Yes, the Big House is the largest stadium in the world, but at the end of the day, it's cram seating. I'm sure Rocky Top is too. And some of the views are good and the food's eh. So give me the South. Saturday down south in Tennessee.
Okay. All right. I would probably have to agree with that. I do think that SEC atmosphere, Southern football atmosphere, probably just is a little more amped, I think is the correct word.
Lit, one could say.
Michigan just has not gotten there yet. Right, like Big Ten schools, like I just feel like we've been to some Big Ten school stadium, and including Michigan, and it's not the same, even on TV, right?
I mean, that's all academics, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, people go there to be educated, not for the football team. That's okay, but
Gets us here. We're here.
Yeah, I guess that's here.
What do you think, Carlos?
Yeah. I mean, we went down south. That's how I became an Alabama fan. So SEC teams are just different. Their whole lifestyle is that football team. So then again, I've never been to Big Ten SEC games in person. I just know from what I watch and what I hear. And what I'm hearing here is, you guys know more about that than I would. And especially since Makai is the Michigan boy. So
Carlos,
if he's not putting them number one,
you got to learn quick. We just make it up as we go. Just say it with your chest and go from there. Let the comments in. Give us the content.
Real quick. We're talking stadiums. Home record. Do you know who has the best home record in the last 3 years?
Last 3 years?
They are 20-0 at home.
Is it
It's Georgia.
Georgia? Yeah.
Isn't it?
Georgia is 19-0 at home. There's another team that is 20-0 at home. They last lost at home in the season finale in 2021.
Oh.
Comment down below right now if you know the answer before anyone else says anything. Comment down below.
Silence. It's not LSU.
I'm
That
going
is
to take
correct.
a kick at it. Is it?
Yeah, go for
is
it,
it
man.
Michigan?
It is not Michigan. Michigan has lost. Michigan
Good guess,
is
though.
21-2. Ohio State is the
Yep.
same
And guess who
21-2
those two came
in
from?
the last 3 years. One came from Oregon, one came
never
from
mind then.
Michigan.
I was going to say go Blue Baby because I thought it was both times we beat them. This
Hasn't lost at home.
haven't lost
Yeah.
at home. Is it a small school?
And this is Sports Illustrated.
Okay.
Nope.
So, all right, you got to give us conference at this point. We've win-win.
All right, Big Ten,
Okay.
buddy.
Big Ten, Minnesota.
No.
Is it Purdue?
Big Ten.
That's a joke, obviously. It's
Carlos, just for reference, Purdue's really bad, so
Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
that was funny. All right.
haven't lost at home. Is it Illinois?
It is not. It is a West Coast team. They are new to the
Oh.
Big Ten. It is
Oregon?
not Oregon.
Good guess.
It is one of their
It's
rivals,
Not
though.
USC. It's UCLA.
UCLA.
Washington, as my grandmother would say. They are
jeez.
20-0. However, they did lose the Apple Cup last year, but that was played at Lumen
on a
Field.
technicality.
So at Husky Stadium, they have not lost
Gotta
since
love
2021.
college football and
Yeah.
their technicalities, man.
So
That's boring.
There you go. Anyway, sorry. Back to Robert. All right, Rob, go ahead. Carlos, this is your category, so pay attention.
Okay.
All right. Texas, Oklahoma, USC.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put, and you guys might jump on me like a full pin grenade, but I'm gonna cut USC,
No,
bench
that's
correct.
Texas, and start Oklahoma.
Let's go. Dude gets it
I don't-
right
yeah.
off the
Yeah,
rip.
you have too many bandwagons in
go.
Austin. I agree with that.
You got too
Yeah.
many Boomer Sooner with the Sooner Schooner. By the way,
Yeah.
the Boomer Sooner are the names of the horses that pull the Sooner Schooner. Just fun fact for everyone there.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that assessment at all. I think that's all the way around, Rob.
Works for me. Final group, except for the final.
Right.
Georgia, Penn State, or Alabama.
Oh,
Oh my. So here's the deal. I'm going to an Alabama game later.
We can't win
this fall.
big games.
Penn State has a raucous environment, but it really only matters one time a year, and that would be their
I
whiteout
wanted to
game.
take the Cotton
Yeah, the
Bowl
whiteout.
just in general. I would like to take the Cotton Bowl as I'll take the one game a year. Micaiah, it doesn't.
You mean the Red River rivalry?
They're gonna. I'm gonna chat with you here for a hot second. Penn State. It's Penn State,
Okay.
Oregon, and who? I'm sorry, Robert.
Penn State, Georgia, and
Okay,
Bama.
Penn State, Georgia, and Bama. Okay, I'm sorry. Oregon wasn't on the list. If Penn State actually was able to finish more big games, I think Penn State deserves to be in contention for starting here because they sell out every game. It's people. The traffic sucks in State College, and it's only going to suck more in State College, and people still go to the games. So
They're not even top 10, though, Penn State last 3 wins in home record. And their traffic sucks, so I'm cutting them.
no,
Just,
no,
based off the traffic, no, you're out. You're out. The only way they would get to stay in is if they were paired with Notre Dame, and I would cut them. That's my weekly shot at Notre Dame, because the Fourth and One podcast has waged war on Notre Dame fans. So, just if you're a Notre Dame fan, that's just, the war
for you,
continues. Coming for you for our one Notre Dame guy who does listen to the podcast fully. So thank you for your listen. However,
And we
we're,
love fighting
we're
with
at
you
war
for
with
the
you.
record.
Yes, we do. I just based on home record, I got to put start Georgia, bench Bama, and I'm getting Penn State out of there again for the traffic alone. All Dion talks about at work is just how bad the Penn State traffic is getting
That's
out.
not Deion Sanders.
That's all he talks
that's the
about.
doctor's name. He's wrong. Bama's all ban.
Imagine if that was Dr.
If you're
Deion
talking to Deion
Sanders.
Sanders every day at work, I think we'd have a lot more subscribers. We have it. You cut Bama because they're all bandwagon fans, so they don't actually know yet. I'm gonna tend, including
No,
you.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think you bench Penn State, Makai. I think you're right. They don't win enough big games, and I think you start Georgia.
And so you're getting
I'm
Bama
getting
out of there?
Like Penn State, you're going to be the largest non-cricket ground stadium in 2027. You're the largest stadium. You're going to fill every seat, and
and they still can't beat Ohio State.
But you're going to fill every seat and either watch them lose. That's 117,000 people that are going to watch them lose.
Imagine. Yeah, that's for sure. All right, Rob. That wasn't the end, so
Nope.
we're keep on rolling.
So we got 4 teams left.
Okay.
I want you to pick one for their stadium, so where we're playing,
Okay.
and one for the atmosphere we're going to have at that stadium.
Okay.
Okay. So we have Georgia, Oklahoma, Clemson, Tennessee.
If I pick Georgia, do I get the dome once or twice a year as well? Because I inevitably have a home game in there, even though it's not.
No, we're
scheduled.
playing the hedges.
In between the hedges. All right. So we're picking a stadium, and then we're picking an
Give it to me one more
atmosphere.
time, Rob.
Georgia, Oklahoma, Clemson, Tennessee.
All right. So my pick, and y'all can do what you want. I'm going to pick a stadium of Tennessee with the atmosphere of Clemson.
I think those are flip-flopped.
Because Tennessee, I get over 100,000, and then Clemson, I get the hill running with the
Those are diehard fans down there in South Carolina.
Everyone comes on the field after the game, win or loss. You know, it's not a field storming. It's a casual meet in the middle, I guess is what they call it. That's what I'm going with. What you guys got?
It's between those two. I'm picking orange, one of the way. Carlos, what do you think?
I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna
So we like to hear.
go. I'm gonna go. So I am gonna be similar, I should say. Tennessee for their stadium, but atmosphere. I'm gonna go Oklahoma only because, and this is where I'm biased. To see a bunch of cowboys and cowgirls wearing cowboys and cowgirl hats in the stands, getting to see, some cannons being shot, things like that. I don't know. I think being in Oklahoma, hey, maybe we'll see a tornado. So I'm going to go
There's not much
Oklahoma
else to look
for
at.
atmosphere. Yep.
The cannons.
Maybe a tornado will hit the stadium.
First of all, when you said we'll maybe get to see some cannons, I definitely thought that was going to go elsewhere than being shot. And then number 2, how you finished it with tornadoes. Dude, I'm all about that. Carlos gets the take of the day. That is excellent, man. Well
That's
done.
the Doritos Locos take of the day.
Please sponsor us, Taco Bell. We love your food.
Yes, we do.
I can't argue with Tennessee hasn't been there enough, and Clemson has, and so I can't disagree with. As far as the 4th and 1 go, I love Carlos. I love Micaiah's. I like them both. I'm going to side with Micaiah here. I think. So I'm gonna pick the same thing, Robert. That's the 4th and 1 pod. situation.
Bob, as the resident guy who can't walk upstairs without being winded,
Hey, brother.
what's the number one fast food joint? What's your top pick fast food? Since I mentioned Taco Bell, I'm hungry now.
You know,
Carlos's Wi-Fi finally just started to work. By the way,
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna
here I am.
go with Chipotle.
Oh,
what?
Listen, and it's mainly
Are we
because
considering them?
it's not fast cash, Carlos. If Subway's fast food, then so is Chipotle.
Oh, well then that changes my answer.
Wait,
so
want
do we take him or no?
Wait.
We'll allow it. Let's hear him out.
We'll
Okay.
allow it, but I want to hear your. I don't agree with it, but I want to hear your reasoning.
Well, I think a lot of it is because I don't. I mean, I like Taco Bell, okay,
Yeah.
but it's a little iffy sometimes. Chipotle is good, but it's only iffy if you get it in Lebanon's Chipotle.
Anything's
They're a little
iffy
iffy
if you
there.
get it in Lebanon.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like it's a good flavor. It has a decent variety of pork, chicken, steak. You know, I like the rice. I like listen, I'm a fat guy. All right.
Yeah,
It's the kind of stuff I like.
Like, my only follow-up question is: you are dating a woman.
Yeah.
Would she appreciate a Chipotle date? If
Yeah,
you
I'd
took her
imagine.
to Chipotle.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I think
Because
my
we've
wife
had
would.
conversations where some women just would not appreciate going to Chipotle. We've had this
Oh,
conversation
yeah,
before.
she likes Chipotle.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, Cart.
I think we're all dating or are married to women who would appreciate a Chipotle date.
Well, that's because
Absolutely.
like women are just drawn to the chips and queso.
Oh, dude.
You know what I mean? Where I'm like,
I-
beefy burrito. Come on. Give me the steak, give me the chicken, the beans, give me all that. You keep the queso, give me the good stuff.
All right, so Carlos, what's your pick? We've gone off the rails here, everybody.
See, I have a rule when it comes to fast food that if
Okay.
it doesn't make you, after you eat it, within the next hour, regret your life decision of choosing it, it's not fast food enough. So,
That's
with that being
accounts.
said,
Sheets made to order is going to go on this list.
well, absolutely. Taco Bell, I can't tell you the amount of times that I put myself through the ringer afterwards, and that means the ringer of the toilet, where
Yep.
I just, really destroy myself, but man, do I always go back to it. So I got to go Taco Bell.
Destroy
with
that
the different
toilet,
sauces. Oh my God, yeah. But yeah, Taco Bell will always be my pick. But if we're throwing in, if I am looking at Chipotle and stuff like that, I think that Chipotle, if it's made correctly, I love it. So it's not fast food enough. Also, I have to wait very long to get it sometimes.
Simeon, what's your pick?
We're disrespecting Chick-fil-A here, and there.
You cannot be a fast food
Here
place
we
and be
go.
closed on Sunday.
Yeah,
Here we
yeah,
go.
it's availability.
Availability. How about performance?
They
Outcompetes.
are literally in a football stadium on Sundays. You are
and
closed.
outcompetes every other fast food from a profitability and revenue perspective. You can't give me that, Robert. You can't. You're performing just as well, and you're only operating on
It's
6 days.
Chicken and French
Yeah.
fries made in waffle flour.
And it's
I'll
consistent
give them the waffle
no
fries.
matter where you go to. They're not. There's a hot take for you. Not even top 5 fry. Not even.
Ooh.
Go ahead and tell me that
Ooh.
Arby's is the best fry, so I can drive to your house.
The
and
answer.
just beat the
The answer is the McDonald's shoestring fry.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a valid one.
All right, so Robert came in real hot with that. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, actually,
But
they did.
Arby's,
yeah.
I would rather take an Arby's curly fry than a Chick-fil-A.
Have you guys-
And also, to be fair, Chick-fil-A is not there for me. We just have to give them respect because the consistency, no matter if I'm in Florida, Anchorage, or Lancaster, I'm getting the same exact thing.
Have you been to Florida
No,
or
I
Anchorage?
haven't been, but
So you don't know.
it doesn't sound good
Can
as
we get
if
a fact check
as saying
Chick-fil-A locations in Anchorage, Alaska.
someone
That's because they make all the food in the same church's basement, and then they send it out.
Chick-fil-A sauce is doing the heavy lifting of Chick-fil-A. It's a solid number 2 for me because I know what I'm getting everywhere, and I can get a salad, and I can get this, and their milkshakes are good.
Polynesian sauce is better.
There's no Chick-fil-A in Anchorage, Alaska, according to Google. I am going to hit everyone with a little surprise because I just thought of it, so it's a surprise to me as myself.
Hula
I'm going to
balls.
go with Sonic.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah,
What was the last
that's
time you had Sonic?
No, 2 weeks ago.
I didn't like Sonic when I was there. It just wasn't.
Sonic is
So-
definitely one of those restaurants where it is dependent on location.
Yes, 100% because they're franchised. I'm gonna go 100%, which is ironic because so are Chick-fil-A's. This is my answer. Shake Shack.
Shake Shack is way overpriced.
yeah,
So
they're
now we're changing
expensive.
answers?
No, my Chick-fil-A wasn't my answer. I just said we needed to respect them more.
Oh my lord!
Oh my!
I wouldn't have even fought you then.
No, Shake Shack for the fact that their burger is high quality and their milkshake is. Fry, again, not top 5 fry. Get a regular straight fry. Don't give me that crinkle cut BS, but they're cooked well, so I do have to give them credit for that. Yes, I'm paying $50 if I want a milkshake, a burger, a Coke, and a fry.
What about Five Guys?
Too greasy. Fries aren't good.
Yeah, all right.
Like,
We get
I'm
a lot
also
of it, though.
straight, so
say that again, Robert.
Mackay tried to make a funny,
Yeah,
and I chuckled at it. But you get a lot of fries though from Five Guys. I mean, they literally fill your
I
bag.
get a lot of
That's why
fries
it's
from
so
your mom,
soggy.
but you don't see me going over to her house all the time.
Good one.
Why is it playing? This is supposed to be playing for me.
we've fallen so far off. This is the worst podcast on the internet. I want everyone to have a great week. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Wash your hands, you filthy animals. Week 0 is next week. We'll be back. We're giving out $5. Bye-bye.